What's good? Sorry about that, man. Sorry about the delay. What's good, everybody? Fight week, fight week, fight week. Yeah, it ran a little bit behind, man, because my camera for some reason was not picking it up. I had to restart my computer, so a little bit of a headache, but here we go, man. All right. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Big weekend, man. Let's say what's up to everybody before we chop it up. Sugar Fantastic. Much love in that super chat, man. Aaron Pryor, what's going on, man? Or Aaron Parker, what's going on? Eric Law, Calvin Johnson, what's happening? Mark Harrison, what's good? Not Raja. Veltz, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Think everybody's out. Looks like if Veltz is out, that means everybody's out looking forward to this fight, man. CVP Jr., what's going on? Kawan, what's good? Pugilism and Politics, what's happening? B&B Boxing. Yes, sir. Smash that like button on the way in. Got 43 likes in the building already. That's what's up, man. Let's try to keep pace. Real Talk 90. What's the deal? Every heavyweight boxing. What's the deal? Man, good, man. I'm feeling good about the fight. Looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting night of boxing. I'm going to be sitting right here where you see me watching it. So I'm amped up, man. Sugar Fantastic said, I'm ready for Wilder's coronation. Let's go. Hey, man, he's already the king. He's already the king. I'm just hoping the dude just puts all that other crap to puts all that other nonsense to sleep, man. Hey, Kenneth Wise, a new subscriber. What's good, man? Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. We're here every day, except we're here every day of the week, 7 days a week, man. Live streams on Monday through Friday and on Sunday morning for OG Boxing Talk. Hopefully, we'll be having a great OG Boxing Talk on Sunday morning. Tony Rome, Waquan Bell said, hey, Fanon Wilder going to knock Fury out in 6 rounds. I'll take it. Mark Twillar said, salute Fanon and Don. Salute to you. Nestle Orachano said, hello, Fanon. It's fight week. Thanks for your analysis. Don't like your decision prediction. Hey, man, I'm just being very cautious, man. I'm very cautious with it. You know, I'm hoping for the knockout, man. I just want to see the dude win, man. I want to see him do real well. I know there's a lot of people out there want to see him do well. There's also a lot of people out there that ain't watching the fight for nothing except for wanting to see the dude lose. Said, Fanon, you call the fight live? I think I will. I'll definitely, if I am, it'll be up early. I haven't been doing it for a while, man, because shoot, man, I do a lot of work on the channel from Monday through Sundays, man. So I like to sit back. and watch the fight, but I think I more than likely will do it for the Deontay Wilder fight. I called the last fight, so I'll probably do that. Mad Hatter, what's going on, man? How you feeling? Wilder for the KO. Carlos Johnson said, Wilder for the KO. Looking forward to it, man. Now, that is one thing, man, about Deontay Wilder that you really do get to predicting a knockout from Deontay Wilder is not far-fetched at all. Like, yeah, it could. The most likely outcome is that Tyson Fury gets knocked out. That's the most likely outcome. Carlos Mendoza, I didn't hear nothing about what you say, dog. I don't care. I don't hear that. Whatever. Rick Bowell, I just gave mine. Is Deontay Wilder by decision? Raekwon Bell said, hey, Fanon, Fury has an ankle injury to Blue Blood Sports TV. Yeah, I mean, I heard he had 2 ankle injuries, but man, you know, the adrenaline will be going. I mean, I'm not gonna, I don't want to talk about like the injuries that the guys might have, man. The dude's gonna have to fight, man. The dude's gonna have to fight. Period. Tyson Fury is no slouch. What's going on? CHS Coach Shelton Harris. That's Coach. Man, I was sitting there thinking, like, man, what's going on, Coach? I was thinking, God, man, who was I thinking when I saw your deal and it threw me off? Fanon, I have not seen Wilder hit the canvas even once. How does Fury predict a KO? He hit one. He went down one time. I was thinking of CB Sports TV. That's what I was thinking of. Said, I want a piece of OG Boxing Talk. OG Boxing. Everybody wants a piece of me, man. I understand there's a whole bunch of people want a piece of me. Rematch Wilder is a whole different animal. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, man. So who else is on the card for this weekend? Let's see who else is on the card this weekend. Let me go. Because it's not just that fight. So I'm not going to do that. I got to be superstitious today. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Let's see who's on the Deontay Wilder undercard. Charles Martin. Oh, they got a bunch of man, it's a whole bunch of top rank fights going on over here, man. You got I guess the three that are important. Emir Imam, Javier Molina, that's a top rank card. Emmanuel Devrati, that's definitely a top rank card. Then you got a PBC one with Charles Martin and Gerald Washington, and the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So, okay, I'll take it. Dark Vader says, shout out to KQKC. He needed to rest. He needed to rest his voice today. Let's all the singing OGs in our prayers salute Fanon. He needs to rest his voice today. So you're saying KQKC's not going on tonight? He's not going on today? What did he put that up in his community page or something? Hey, man, it's a lot of work to be doing to call fights for that long, dog. I used to do that when I was calling fights and be on there like 6-7 hours. That's a toll, man. By yourself, doing it by yourself. Like you got a group of people, it's kind of easy because all you can go get a drink of water, cut out, come back, all kind of stuff. Dark Vader, okay, I got that Dark Vader in the building, my man. Thank you, much love in that super chat, man. IBF eliminator for Martin versus Washington. They'll be next in line for the IBF after Pulev. Yeah, but we'll see. For now, did you see Dan Raphael and Steve pick Deontay and Steve Kim pick Deontay by TKO? I mean, by TKO. I mean, hey, dude, the knockout for Deontay Wilder is the safest bet. It's the safest prediction to make because Tyson Fury got his ass dropped twice, dude. And his eye got opened up. And his eye got opened up in his last fight. So, but the reason that I'm doing this, man, the reason that I'm like, I respect Tyson Fury, man. I respect Tyson Fury's ability. And one thing I respect about Tyson Fury, I do respect his heart in the ring. I do. I think the dude is a tough guy. He is somebody that's he's not gonna lay down. And if he gets hurt, he's gonna come forward and try to take the fight to you. You know, he did that with Steve Cunningham. I mean, that's the type of dude he is. He's got just enough jackass in him to really try to push. The reason that I think it could be a decision for Deontay Wilder is because Tyson Fury ain't stupid. You know, I mean, you can be brave. Fanon, did you see Steve Kim lying on IFL? What did Steve Kim lie on IFL about? I try not to think too much about that dude, but what was he lying on IFL? What was he lying on IFL about? I've never heard him just straight out lie, though. I've heard him troll. I've never heard him straight out lie. You know what I mean? It's not like he's not Rick Glazier. That dude just straight lies, okay, in my opinion, right? I have the feeling that Rick Glazier's just lying, okay? That's my belief on it. That's my belief, not accusing him of it, just saying, I don't believe what he's saying. There's a good possibility that the dude's lying. I've never really heard Steve Kim lie. I've heard him say crying about Joshua's supposed disrespect. Somebody disrespect. Yeah, man, what respect does supposed disrespect? Disrespect for Anthony Joshua? Man, ain't nobody got to respect you. I'll listen to what he has to say, I guess. I mean, said he cheated and held Cunningham's head, though. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely cheated for that knockout against Cunningham. He definitely cheated. But, I mean, ain't nobody got to respect Anthony Joshua. Don't nobody owe Anthony Joshua respect. He's not being he put that shit on himself. Nobody got to. Dude, ain't nobody owed Anthony Joshua any respect, okay? He should have fought Deontay Wilder. He should have been, this fight should be Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. I mean, should be Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. We shouldn't have had to go all around the mulberry bush to get to this type of fight. We shouldn't have had to do it. Undisputed was right there for him. And don't nobody believe, and I don't believe. Let me speak for myself. Hey, man, anybody that says RIP Joe Rogan, throw him out. All right? That is the corniest, distracting phrase that gets put in all of these chats. RIP Joe Rogan. Just anybody does that shit, get him out of here right away. This is not, just in case you confused. This is not Showtime's live stream. We are moderated here. We have wrenches galore. We the green dots, yellow dots, and wrenches. We'll throw you out for that nonsense. Do not stop it. Hey, but look, they're being disrespected. He's being disrespected because he has 3 of the belts. He has 3 of the belts. And so how could the winner of 1 belt be the man? Because the winner with 3 belts didn't want to fight the 2 dudes or anybody. Other than he didn't want to fight 2 of the last, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of the last 4 fights for the WBC championship included people that actually, but Deontay Wilder's side. 4 of the last 5 challengers for the WBC belt have been people that Tyson Fury would not fight. That Anthony Joshua would not fight. Okay? Let me make sure I said that right. I'll just cut to the chase. He wouldn't fight Deontay Wilder. He wouldn't fight Luis Ortiz. He has not fought Tyson Fury. And so the fact that he's got those other belts against guys like Joseph Parker, an old ass Vladimir Klitschko, and Charles Martin, it just doesn't resonate. It just doesn't resonate. Okay? You guys tried to hype job that dude to the moon. And it just didn't work because he got knocked out by a fat man. He's 1-1 with a fat man. And he ran like a girl. And he ran. He boxed smartly. But he was not the big bad Anthony Joshua that was going to go take that fight to Andy Ruiz and get the stoppage win. No. He ran his way. He jabbed, ran, and hold his way to get his hands back on the belt. It wasn't something he didn't win it in a way that was going to make people particularly interested in seeing the guy fight anymore. So you can have all them belts, man. Whatever. Have the belts. Everybody knows who the winner of this fight is the man. The winner of this fight's the man, period. Exactly. Emmanuel Joseph Baines says it like it is. Jason Rosario isn't the man at 154 because he only has 2 belts, but has 2 belts. Jermell is the man. The belts argument doesn't hold weight. No, it doesn't. And to me, neither does this. That man just whatever, man. Ain't nobody disrespecting him. I don't have to respect him. I'm not saying something that is disregarding him or insulting him. It's just what it is, man. You guys tried to ride that wave, dog, and the shit just blue, fluttered out, man. Hey, Fanon, did you see Big Brother Dean White about what, man? They talking bad about Deontay Wilder? They're going to talk bad about Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder wins. They're going to talk bad about Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder doesn't win. It's just not going to matter. Nelson Orcho said, who is the tougher fighter to Wilder, Fury or AJ? Fury. Fury is the tougher fight for Deontay Wilder than Anthony Joshua. Because Fury can move. And Fury's hard to hit. Fury's head is a mile away. He's 6'9", 270 pounds. And so it's harder for Deontay Wilder to get a shot on him clearly than it would be for Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua has no chin. Type of chin. But I have a suspicion that the hardest person for Deontay Wilder to beat is Luis Ortiz. That's who I think the hardest person for him to beat is. Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder 1 was every bit as difficult was every bit as difficult for Deontay Wilder, or more difficult for Deontay Wilder than Tyson Fury one was, because Tyson Fury never hurt him. He never hurt him. He boxed. The difference between the scorecards, in my opinion, Luis Ortiz won more rounds that he fought against Deontay Wilder than Tyson Fury did, because Tyson Fury wasn't doing anything. Luis Ortiz was landing shots. He was landing the straight left. Tyson Fury wasn't doing what Luis Ortiz was doing. I think the hardest fight for Deontay Wilder that I've seen to date is Luis Ortiz. But people write him off like, oh, he's no good. He's just whoever. They all ducked him. They all ducked him. None of those dudes wanted to fight him, including Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko could have fought him. Vladimir Klitschko could have fought him. Vladimir Klitschko didn't fight him. But Ortiz didn't survive that many, even though he won that many rounds. Dude, he just got up. Tyson Fury got up. Tyson, that's the only difference. Tyson Fury got up. That's it. He got up. Other than that, what's the difference? He never caused Deontay Wilder any serious trouble. Luis Ortiz had him hurt in the fight before last. Was having a southpaw knockout puncher. In my opinion, Luis Ortiz was a more difficult fight. It's just that Deontay Wilder caught him and he didn't get up. And quite honestly, if it was Jack Reese, he would have got up, because Luis Ortiz never got laid flat in the first fight, did not get laid flat out on his back. He got knocked down, hit with an accumulation of punches, and he was on a knee. If that was Jack Reese, they could have, and they waved it off on the knee. He could have been like, oh, get up. And it happened. For me, I thought Luis Ortiz was the hardest fight for him. The riskiest fight for him, because Luis Ortiz fight could end in a knockout. It can end in a knockout. Anthony Joshua is going to get knocked the entire F out. Knocked the entire F out. But that's my take on it. I think Luis Ortiz was his toughest fight. How come it's not mandatory that Joshua fights Wilder should he beat Fury? Because they're not, because none of those other belts are going to mandate you to fight another champion. For now, and the Brits are just butthurt, need any kind of motivation going into this fight. Look, man, I said from the beginning that the best fighter in the UK is Tyson Fury. The best fighter in the UK is Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury were to win, that's not gonna rehabilitate AJ. It's not gonna rehabilitate AJ. For now, what's going on? I'm chilling, love it or hate it. Everything's good, man. Just, doing my thing. TT the Crisis said they praise Fury for getting up and no Wilder for never going down. But, that's what it is, man. But you got to beat the champion, man, and take his belt, dude. You got to. And he's running from that heat. He wasn't trying to make that fight. But we'll see what happens tomorrow, man. AJ loses on Wilder, Fury, and Ortiz. Yeah, I think he probably would. But you'll never see him fight Luis Ortiz. And I still don't believe. Oh, we offered you the money. Look, man, enough with the stunts, okay? Enough with the stunts. That's kind of like, what kind of stunts that is? That's like the stunt that Oscar De La Hoya is pulling with Charlo and Caleb Plant. He said, oh, we offered the fight to Charlo, and he didn't take my offer. Oh, and that offer will never come again. Why not? Why not? If Caleb Plant, you said you made an offer to Caleb Plant wasn't ready to fight in 8 weeks. Why does that mean you will never fight him? Well, he said no once, and that's it. Never again. Yeah, because you're ducking, because you don't want to fight. You offer him something, he's not ready that minute to do it. So you'll never ask him again. What sense does that make, man? You know what I mean? That's just that when people say that, it makes me believe that they're not being, that they're just gamesmanship. So when he did that, when Anthony Joshua did that, Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo. But so when Anthony Joshua did that to Luis Ortiz, and he was like, "Oh, we made an offer. They said no, so we're moving on to the next." Well, why don't you have another conversation with him? Maybe there was a misunderstanding. If you really want to fight, call him back and see if there was a misunderstanding, if there was some disconnect there. And then you say, "Oh, okay, there was a disconnect. Great. Here's the offer again. Do you want it?" Never happened. Okay. So, and you can see in circumstances in boxing where, like Deontay Wilder wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. Because think about what happened to Luis Ortiz. Deontay Wilder was supposed to fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz had high blood pressure medication or something that caused him to pop dirty on a blood and urine test, and the fight was called off. Right? That is somebody that screwed up a fight. The fight was signed, and they were going to fight. He tested positive. Deontay Wilder goes, fights Bermane Stiverne, and then what happens? Deontay Wilder goes right back and negotiates with him for another fight, saying, "Okay, yeah, I know that you tested positive and the fight got blown. So, but I really want to fight you. So here's another offer. Let's do it again. Don't test positive, please." Right? So, and then look at Tyson Fury. He fights Tyson Fury. He's about to negotiate for a rematch. Tyson Fury pulls out of it. This is not a fight that he has to have. He pulls out of it. Right? Deontay Wilder did not have to try to make a rematch. But then he signs a deal for a rematch after the guy already ducked out of one. That's an example of somebody that wants to fight. He wanted the Luis Ortiz fight. He wanted the Tyson Fury fight. But you have guys like Anthony, you have guys like Canelo, right? Or at least Oscar De La Hoya says, "If I send you this piece of paper and you don't say yes right now, we can never negotiate again." They don't want the fight. If how people act when they want fights is how Deontay Wilder acted with Luis Ortiz, and how Anthony Joshua and how Deontay Wilder acted with Tyson Fury. That is not how those guys acted. That's not how Anthony Joshua acted with Alexander how he acted with Luis Ortiz before the Andy Ruiz fight. It was, "Oh, I gave you something. Oh, you didn't. I'm running. I'm going." Nah, man, you didn't want that fight. I'm not inclined to believe that you were really interested in that fight. Nestle says, "Are any concerns about Tyson using PEDs? Is Wilder protected in his contract?" They got VADA test. They've got VADA testing. They've got VADA, and I think they've got long-lasting testing, I assume. Because Deontay Wilder, more people pop dirty against Deontay Wilder than like anybody else. Because Deontay Wilder is big on that testing. He's big on that testing, which is why Dillian White, I don't even know why you acting like you want to fight Deontay Wilder. They're going to test you, son. They're going to test you. Your D-ball ain't slipping through, homie. Your D-ball's not slipping through. You're going to get caught. You're going to come back out there looking like a panda bear, like you're looking like a black panda bear like you did last time against that cat that you went the distance with. I might have missed another super chat, man. I appreciate you guys' support this week in the super chat, man. Y'all really been holding it down, man. Really appreciate you guys. Wilder is all about challenging himself and making the best fight real champ. Yeah, man, that's a real fighter. It's a real fighter for sure, because he pushed this. And that's the other thing, man, to the powers that be, man. If you have any benefit of the doubt, give the benefit to the guy that's going to make another fight. Give the benefit of the doubt to a guy that's going to make another fight. Not a guy that is just as likely to grab a crack pipe and smoke it up and gain 500 pounds and go fight 3 or 4 guys that you don't even care about and not make you zero money. Give the benefit to the guy that is going to try to continually make big fights and is pushing the heavyweight and is responsible for pushing the heavyweight division. Not a guy that is just, talks a lot, but he gave you Otto Wallin. He gave you Otto Wallin and what's that dude's name? And Tom Schwartz. And if he was to win, he's going to duck out of the rematch. Okay? Because let me tell you right now, if Deontay Wilder, if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, I'm going to tell you, this is my belief, what will happen. Tyson Fury will drop that belt and not do it again. He said, no PEDs. Wilder's going to win then? What the fuck you mean, Nelson? What he means is that Tyson Fury is his tested positive on performance and drugs before. Much love in that super chat. Tyson Fury, the nasal and the dude, he took weight strippers. He took weight strippers and he took performance enhancing drugs and he took illegal drugs and he took illegal recreational drugs. Tyson Fury is a big ass fat man. Okay, that's the way his body's built, and he is stripped. And he stripped that weight off with drugs before and I guarantee it happened in the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Yeah, they on that nasal diet. Yeah, so he wasn't tripping on anybody. He was saying something that was true. Yeah, don't worry, Nestle. No, he's saying something that's true. Tyson Fury has already tested positive. There was not rumors of him testing positive for performance enhancing. He tested positive for him and blamed him on eating bull's nuts, uncastrated bull. It happened because I ate uncastrated bull. The bull had so much testosterone in its meat because they didn't cut the nuts off of the bull before we killed it. What? Did you kill the bull? Did you go to the store and go look for, hey, I would like to order that. Hey, excuse me, cashier, where's your uncastrated bull? I need to know where your uncastrated bull is in the grocery store. Who the fuck is he, living on a farm, hand killing his own bulls? And I always kill my own bulls to eat the bull, to eat steak. But I forgot to cut the nuts off. That's why I tested positive. It had nothing to do with the fact that I was fighting Vladimir Klitschko. It had nothing to do with the fact that I was fighting Vladimir Klitschko. Okay. And the elevated testosterone gave me more endurance. Right. And by the way, go look at his frame when he fought. Go look at how he looked when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He has never looked like that before. He never looked like that after. That dude was ripped and muscular for that fight with Vladimir Klitschko. Come on, man. So that's what Nestle was talking about. Nestle was talking about the fact that he had already tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. We hear you, Freddie, Leon, whatever. Canelo doesn't know what meat he eats as well. Yeah, I mean, that's just silliness, man. That's silliness, man. If you are a fighter, don't eat them. I can understand if you're like a fighter and you're fighting on cards in Tijuana and, you're an up-and-coming fighter and you got to eat. Okay, you got to eat. So, and you don't have a bunch of money to buy special meals that have been checked. But this dude might have earned $100 million. Fly the meat in from Texas. Fly the meat in from Texas. What are you talking about? That's just maybe like your average everyday guy. I could get that because shit, if there's something in the water here, how am I going to avoid eating it? Right? If there's some tainted meat in Texas, like the steaks in Texas, and I'm not a millionaire, so how am I gonna? And I have to eat, right? And the only thing that they're serving me at my job is the hamburger meat there. Then I'm like, damn, the only thing I can eat is meat from here. I gotta eat, but that's not the situation with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez doesn't have a day job where he's got to go to the local food truck and eat it. That's just crap. And on top of it, I doubt that he spends all his time in Mexico. Doesn't that dude have a house in the U.S.? Man, get out of here, man. You fight in the U.S. You got a home in the U.S. You got a visa. You got a work visa. I know you do. Come on, man. That's a con job move, man. You correct, bro. They know what they eat. Yeah, they know what they eat, man. It's like, come on, man. Hey, Fanon, Canelo has a house in California. I'm sure Canelo has houses. I would suspect that he's got houses in multiple places. Dude, stop acting like you don't. Okay, I'm sure there's some funny stuff in the meat in the Philippines. I think you just fucked up your dosage, homie. Okay, I think you just fucked up your dosage. That's what I think. Oops, screwed up your dosage. Like Dillian White, screwed up the timing of it, man. What about the ankle injury excuse Tyson Fury will use? I don't care. I hope he has to use it. Please have to use it. Please use it. Please have. I would love it. I would love it if Tyson Fury says after the fight, yeah, I could have won it, and I really just couldn't move very well and get out of the way, and that's why he knocked me out. Because I couldn't have moved it. I want a rematch. If I wasn't injured, if I wasn't hurt, if I was able to move, he wouldn't have knocked me out. If that's what he says, I'll take it. Thank you. You can have that excuse. You can have the excuse. Good. Now get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay? Now get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay? And bring on AJ. Nah, Fury ain't dumb, man. He he's a really good fighter, though, man. He said, Vladimir's dad said, good enough for me. Ron, tell us I got bubble guts. Yeah, shit, me too. It's that time, dog. About the second round, though, I said it. I settle in the second round, though, and just watch the fight. Everything gets better, like, in the fight. Then I get nervous again for the decision, you know. And then, you know, you'll have some jitters the next couple days, and no matter what happens, you know, a week later, you'll be, you know, like 3-4 days later, you'll be all right. For now, the fight between Charles Martin versus Washington, who do I have? I'm leaning towards Gerald Washington. I'm leaning towards Charles Martin. I lean towards the southpaw. I lean towards Charles Martin. I think Charles Martin looked pretty decent in his last fight. I'm not really convinced of Gerald Washington. He said, yes, Spider Han said they are all killers. That's what makes Wilder so good. Yeah, man. Oh, they're saying $25 million minimum guarantee for both fighters. Wilder wins. 25 million minimum. Dude, these cats gonna fuck around, walk away with $50 million, dog. Hey, Deontay, can I get a job? Hey, Deontay, you want to start investing in boxing YouTube channels? CRB said, learn my lesson. Watching fights with casuals will drive you nuts, dude. Much love on that, man. On that super chat. Oh, yeah, they thought. Deontay Wilder's already won, man. Deontay Wilder's already won, and quite as constantly, Tyson Fury has too. Dude, these guys have made a shitload. These dudes are making a shitload of money. They'll put their families up, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Fury owed 22% to the Coke man. Now that might be a problem. Tyson Fury's got an autobiography out that he's selling. I don't know, dog, if your heart's in it, dog. I don't know if you got an autobiography out. Like, what? This dude got an autobiography, is pushing his autobiography. Okay. But yeah, man, I the last time that I watched a fight with straight up casuals, any important fight, I don't care about like regular ones, but just straight up fighters, casual boxing fans, I watched McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. And that shit was Canelo said Fury wins. You predicted a win from Fury. So we'll have another Canelo fighting second-rate top boxers. We should all root for Wilder. After Wilder wins this Saturday, he will be looking for another top 3 fighter plus pay-per-view records. Yeah, for sure. Nestle. For sure, Nestle. Fanon, do you think Wilder will come in and weigh in 230 like he said? If so, do you feel that it will help him? Dude, I think he's going to come in around the mid 220s. He looked fuller. I think the thing that's going to help Deontay Wilder the most in this fight is that this is his third pay-per-view. It's not the first time that he's been. I think he had a case of the nerves in the first fight. That's my personal opinion, was that he had a case of nerves in the first fight. I think number one, he respected Tyson Fury as a fighter, because Tyson Fury should be respected as a fighter. The dude is no joke. That is no pushover. Tyson Fury ain't no pushover, right? So number one, he respected Tyson Fury. Number two, he wanted to put on a big show. But most importantly, it was his first pay-per-view, and it was his first time really being in there in a big mega fight, right? That was the first fight where the boxing world's attention was on him, and it wasn't like he was trying to catch up with somebody else. I think that the bright lights of that first pay-per-view, I think that affected how anxious he was. Because I could see how anxious he was when in the press conference the day before. I could tell that he was anxious in the fight because he was just kind of more stiff than he is, and he just kind of walked forward looking for the big shot. Now, Tyson Fury really didn't do anything. You know, he was nervous. He was jittery. But, you know, I think that played a part in Deontay Wilder last fight. TC the Christ said, I agree, Fanon. This time Wilder has been at this level before, and Fury hasn't as much. No, and Fury, in the first fight, Fury had already fought Vladimir Klitschko. And so Tyson Fury already had a big moment. He had fought and beaten Vladimir Klitschko. So he was already on a big stage, on a big pay-per-view stage. That was the first big pay-per-view stage that Deontay Wilder had been on, and Tyson Fury had the advantage in the experience. He had the experience advantage in that setting. But now Deontay Wilder has the experience, advantage. Because now this is the third one. This is the third in the US for Deontay Wilder. He's been there, done that before. I said Wilder was sick in the first fight. Very well could have been. But see, my thing with injuries is that they are there. They're always there. You got to overcome them. You know, I wouldn't doubt that Tyson Fury had something going on in the first fight. Oh, you know what I mean? So, you know, I don't really do that. I'm like, okay, he twisted his ankle. He swole his ankle, but he's going to have a ton of adrenaline on him. He's going to have a lot of adrenaline. And when you get a lot of adrenaline pumping through your body, he's not going to feel sore ankles. You know, now I think that what might happen, I mean, unless he like tore a ligament, you know what I mean? Like if he tore a ligament or really screwed something up, then yeah, you know, that could start irritating him. But if it's just that he had a double ankle sprains, you know, I don't know. But the way that it could affect him though is if he wasn't able to run, right? Say he wasn't really able to do as much conditioning as he wanted to do because he had to take several weeks where he really couldn't run. Because when you get ankles, when you mess your ankles up, you can't go jogging. You know what I mean? You might be able to go to the pool. You might be able to do some cardio in the pool or do cardio maybe on a stationary bike, but that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing as running and jumping rope. You can't jump rope. You can't run. So that could be a reason why his body weight is higher, because he wasn't able to do the exercises that he was doing before. He said, just swimming a lot. Yeah, swimming a lot is not, I mean, it is a cardio, but it is not like, it's not the traditional boxing, you know, jump roping and running. He probably did a lot of, you know, pool stuff in the pool for low contact. But anyway, I'm saying, and we know he got that big ass gash on his head and he got busted lips. I looked at it. His lips is busted up. So if he was in there fighting people, he was taking shots if he's in there close. But I doubt very much, dude, that dude was really doing a lot of sparring with that cut. You know what I mean? He said pool cardio isn't far off from ground run or conditioning, in my opinion, but you're not working on foot quickness. Jumping rope is also about little quick movements with your feet. You're conditioning something else in a pool. In a pool, you're conditioning your lungs. When you're jumping rope, you're conditioning your feet. You're conditioning your feet. When you're running, you're conditioning your feet. You're conditioning your ankles to go up and down. That's not the same from a cardio standpoint. Yeah, you can get your from a cardio. Yes, you can get your breath up, but that doesn't mean necessarily that you're used to cutting side to side or that you're because jumping rope and skipping and ladders and all that stuff. That stuff affects your ankles. That's the endurance on your ankles and the quickness of your feet. Doing it in the pool doesn't work with the quickness of your feet. Jumping rope does, though. Run, pool, and run and jump rope and trail hang is all needed. Yeah, but they're different exercises. They do different things. But anyway, what's going on, J Real 504 Music? Look, man, we got 430 people in the building, man. We got 173 likes, man. Can we get the likes up out of respect for the subject of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? When in the pool, you're not using all of your weight on your ankles. Yeah, it's going to be different because it's a different exercise. I'm working out a lot now and getting ready to, train to sprint. And, I did a lot of walk-in. I've done a lot of stuff. Man, when they started having me do the skips, like the skips and that stuff, you're dealing with the contact. You're getting your ankles and your feet ready. But anyway, man, like I said, jumping rope isn't needed this week. He needed that 4 weeks ago. But yeah, that's the pretending of the training camp. That's when he had his ankle sprains. KP from KC5 said Wilder in 4, born 10/22. Fight date is 2/22. Down in 4 greatest moments in his career. Also, his 44th fight. Fanon, I like the numbers. Yes, sir. Fanon, what happened last time you watched the fight with casuals? Oh, I'm sorry. The last time I watched a fight with casuals was the Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Conor McGregor fight. And I was, man, whatever knockout round it was that he got knocked out, 3 rounds before that, dude, I was like, stop the fight. Stop the fight. The dude is going to get killed. And they're like, what do you mean? Why would they stop the fight? He's not doing that much. I'm like, man, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is killing this dude. Do you not see them solid-ass right hands to this dude's head? The only difference is he's a bigger guy and he's used to taking shots. He's eating shots. This fight's not going much longer. They got to stop this fight. But they were swearing to God that Conor McGregor was winning the fight. I'm like, man, y'all are just getting suckered, dude. Floyd Mayweather Jr. wasn't wasting no energy slipping and moving from Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could not hit him. His punches weren't even come close to hurting him. His punches weren't coming close to hurting him. They weren't any way, shape, or form landing flush. And all Floyd Mayweather Jr. did was walking forward saying, okay, yeah, throw some punches. Okay, yeah, great. I thought I saw this dude just look at his watch. Like look up. Okay, 10th round. When it got past like the 4th round of all that crap, he started landing these shots like bow, 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 bow. I was like, this boy is about to get hurt. Stop the fight. But they thought the dude was winning. And then eventually it came down. I was like, do you see it? Eventually, they started spitting, like when Conor McGregor started having spit come out his mouth. And I was like, man, do you not see this? But they just don't see that those punches hurt. Because in TV, you don't really see. You don't see the sweat fly off his head. You really don't hear the impact on TV like you hear it in person. I knew that impact of that shit was crazy, and it was driving me nuts listening to him talk. And then they just say things like, then they wind up repeating, like you have certain levels of casual fans, and they'll start like repeating things that they heard other casual fans say, and so they start repeating their arguments. And I'm like, man, I know where you heard that. Okay. I know you don't really know what you're talking about. You really just listen to some Max Kellerman. You listen to Max Kellerman on ESPN and you're repeating to me what you heard Max Kellerman say. Okay. I don't have any more respect for Max Kellerman's opinion about a boxing match than I do for blood boxings. Okay? I've got plenty of friends that I would rather listen to and whose opinion I value about boxing more than Max Kellerman's. So, and I've heard everything Max Kellerman has to say. And I could tell you what he was going to say before he said it. So, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? This is like serious boxing fan environment. This is not, even if you don't know a lot about it. CRB said, I almost hit a casual post, Wilder Fury, no more. Hey, man, it'll drive you nuts. And my man, and shout out in that super chat, and my man, Anthony Johnson, who's been definitely holding down this chat this week, man. Appreciate you, man. Said Fury going to the body, that's the plan. Ortiz had some success, but Wilder needs to move his feet a little more on defense. You stand there with a high guard, what the hell? Not stand there with a high guard, what the hell do I know? Nah, I don't think he should just stand there with a high guard because that allows him to get 3 punches off on your gloves and have people think that that punch landed. That's the problem with that high guard, as far as like the perception of people watching it, because they think that because it hits those gloves that those punches are landing. You know what I mean? So no, I don't. I do think he needs to move. I do think he needs to move more. I do think he should. I would be actually happy if I saw him box, like literally just get up on his toes and move around for a second. Just get up on his toes, stick a jab, move, stick a jab, move. Just move for a little bit, not to waste a lot of energy, but just to throw Tyson Fury off and throw the expectation out and make Tyson Fury come to him a little bit. Because I still don't believe Tyson Fury is going to come to him. You know what I mean? I think the plan for Tyson Fury is the same corny ass Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard, wait till the last couple seconds of the round and throw and shoe shine and try to shoe shine at the end of the round and stick your tongue out and do a lot of gamesmanship, that type of crap. Stay away for the whole first round, hold round. Then at the end, try to throw a flurry and stick your tongue out and do that. That's what I think he's going to try. I don't believe any of that other crap, to tell you the truth. My man CRB said to me, Deontay Wilder needs to fire his trainer, and I lost. Like, all right, fire which trainer? JD's or Mark Breland? Deontay Wilder got one of the best trainers in boxing. Mark Breland is the real deal, man. And Timothy Blunt, much love super chat to all y'all, man. He said Fury's camp is creating a narrative to excuse his defeat at the hands of Deontay Wilder. More power to them. And I truly hope they feel that they need to do that. I truly hope that they feel that they need to do that. I really do. I hope that eye opens up right away. And it gets so bloody that it's hanging sideways off in his head, and I can't see out of my right eye. And let him do this in front of Deontay Wilder too close. Let him stick that glove up there and paw. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. Exactly. A la Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, what Mikey Garcia tried to do. Mikey Garcia tried to do that. Deontay Wilder Errol Spence just stepped back and let him punch it air. Just moved around for the last couple seconds. Like, nah, man, you're not stealing this, homie. You're not going to just avoid, stay away, try to keep any engagement and then go for the last 30 seconds. Nestle says, where does Fury go after a loss? Excuses can save. Oh, excuses can save him. I mean, hey, if he gets knocked out, do another Deontay Wilder fight. So he can get knocked out again if he gets knocked out. If he loses, fight Tyson. He can fight whoever he wants. Fight Dillian White. Fight. But I think if he loses, he's going to retire. He got $25 million. He's going to go grab a barrel of cocaine and go run off into the hills. You know what I mean? The dude does not, he ain't long for boxing, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. This is a Zeus. Don't worry about it, mama. Zeus. The dog, man. That dog, my dog does not play. He sees something outside, he's gonna do it. Said he's got the complexion for the protection. Yeah, that complexion is not necessarily good to endure cuts. I think melanin adds a little extra elasticity to the skin, which is why we don't wrinkle as much. Really dark skin people do not wrinkle as much. It adds a little elasticity to the skin. They can help against cuts. But that dude is a bleeder. The biggest risk for him is that he turns into Chuck Webner and he's now a bleeder because that thing was that big. That big. And you know what happened with Kell Brook? Kell Brook broke an eye socket. The next, trying to defend that, the other one got broken. He's got plastic surgery, 57 stitches in his eye, man. And his eyelid on the side that he has to go to. Look, and that's the side of the head that he needs to move towards. He has to move to, it's over here. Actually, I always get that backwards. He has to move towards that. He has to go that way. He can't go right. I mean, he can't go right and avoid the left hand. You know what I mean? He can't go right. I mean, yeah, no, he can't go left to avoid the jab. He's got to go right to avoid, he's got to move right to his right to avoid that right hand. So that's a funny situation. But hey, man, I just want Deontay Wilder to win the fight, man. I'll take it any way it goes. Anthony Durrell got soft skin too. Yeah, when that shit gets opened up, you know. But there's not a lot of cats that are just bleeders, like super bleeders like that. Like, they tend to be people with very fair skin or bleeders that are just bleeders. Or guys, you know, that have a fighting style where they're going to take a lot of shots and get opened up. Tyson Fury doesn't really have the type of stuff where you're going to see him get hit with flush shots to the head a lot. You know? At least that's my perception of the situation. You know what I mean? Fanon versus Stephen A. I got Fanon via 5th round KO. On the subject of boxing? Or are you talking about a fight? I ain't fighting Stephen A. Smith. I want Stephen A. Smith to screw around and hit me for no reason. That's what I want. I want to be standing there minding my own business and have Stephen A. Smith smack me, punch me dead in the jaw. Okay? And then I want it broken. I want my jaw broken. Right? You know, not something where it can't be fixed, but just something, you know, and I want to have my son or daughter there when he does it. That way I'll take all his money, dog, because I'll be like, I ain't fighting you. You about to go broke, homie. That's me. I ain't gonna lie, because it ain't gonna hurt that bad. Whatever, I've been hit in the face before. I ain't never collected $30 million off somebody for trying to hurt me. That's what I want to do with Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith on the Mrs. Classic is a comedy. Yeah, it's a comedy. Nah, not the kids being present. Oh, dude, emotional distress to my children. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. Hey, man, that's a tort, man. That's a tort. That is a, hey, man. That is a cause for remedy. Soul Power said, Wilder boxing skills are underrated. Stavern won, proved it. For sure they are. I think Tyson Fury proved it. Man, that dude, come on, man. If he lose, he can write another book. Yeah, man, I just want to see the dude lose. I want to make it to Sunday and just be having a good time talking about it. You know, all that good stuff, man. You know what boxing is really good for. But I do respect, but I'm saying it again. I'm going to say it again and again and again. I respect Tyson Fury, man. In that ring, I respect that dude. That is not a man. That's a big dude. Okay. His biggest benefit is that he is huge. Other than that, dude, I don't think he's a super exceptional. What is good about Tyson Fury is that he's huge. Really, that's it. Mass Arm said, thinking like a lawyer, dog. I'm just telling you. For no reason. Come on, man. We settling. I'll settle. Give me 5. I'll settle. Give me 5. And 5, not including attorney's fees. Okay. After my attorney's fees, Okay. Because only a fool would represent himself. So I'm not going to do that. So no, I mean, I'm walking off with $5 million. With that dude that represented me, you got to slap his fees on top of it. Okay. And it ain't reasonable. All of them. And court costs. Okay. It ain't no, oh, you're going to give me an award and then I'm giving him 33%. No. I'm taking all mine and you have to pay his fee. Got it? Yes, sir. I got it. Tyson Fury, big useless. Black Conscious King said, Brother Fanon, keep speaking the truth. Black don't crack, and we are the creatures. We are creators of civilization. Wilder is 34, has great genes and a warrior mentality. And it's the mentality. His mentality is for real. That, my friend, is definitely a bad boy. I got to do one thing real quick. Please. I ask you to be patient with me for 1 second. I just need to see something because the kid is definitely on a schedule today. All righty. So that's good. I just need to do one more thing and then I'll be right back to you. What is going on, bro? Man, my computer just gets so slow sometimes. Oh, I hope you guys can hear me, man. I don't know. I think I might have to invest. I just bought there you go. I just bought a new car yesterday. Just got a new car yesterday. And now I think I got to buy a new computer because this thing that I got is just going slow, or I got to take it in for service or something. But give me 1 second. Do. Man, forgive me. Take 1 second. I'm coming. That's what she said. Hey, hold on. All right, one more press of the button. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1 second, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, anyway, man. So I just bought this new car yesterday and I'm loving it. But at the same time, I feel like I might have to buy a new computer because this thing has been acting funny. I got a lot of stuff on it that takes up a lot of memory. There we go. All right. Technical malfunction. You guys are back with me. All right. McDonald's car? No, Doug. Not a McDonald's car. No, sir. Not a McDonald's car. I've got a nice little car. Not the nicest car in the world, but it's a nice little car. You know what I mean? Nice little car. What computer do I have? It's a Thor gaming computer. I have a gaming computer that I bought. Get an Omen. Is that an Omen? I need a gaming computer because I do so much processing on my computer that I need something that can do graphics, has a lot of stuff set aside for graphics and all that. Because I put a lot of work on this computer. I've got 2 drives, and then I got I've got a terabyte data. I got a terabyte, or what is it, a 3 terabyte external drive. But yeah, custom built one. Yeah. It's a custom built Thor. Yeah. C-Phenon, pull up. Nah, dude, man. I didn't go. What is an LS 460? Is that a Mercedes? I don't drive Mercedes. Nah, man, I got a BMW. I got a small X2. I just got a small X2. I didn't get anything that was too ridiculous. Oh, a Lexus? Nah, I got a BMW. I got a BMW L X2 because I like small cars and I don't want to spend too much money. You know, I just want something nice. I just wanted something with a nice engine. You know, when I drove with these Texas maniacs, I need something that I can just go real quick, because in Texas, man, these people drive like nuts. He said, "Oh, X2 are nice, baby X5. Yeah, I got like a baby X5. Yep, a little one. I like that because that one, because I don't need all that stuff. Yeah, it's real neat. Oh, so X5 gets stuck in snow. Yeah, I'm in Texas, so it doesn't matter. I just want something that's reasonably. I want it reasonably priced. No, I don't. I live in Central Texas. I don't live in that's North Texas. No, it doesn't snow where I am. I've been here 2 years through 2 winters. No snow. No snow. The new X7 is hard. Yeah. But like I said, maybe when my daughter gets out of college, and all that. Yeah, Bert from Arctic and Texan drivers can't drive. They're maniacs, man. They're maniacs, dude. Like man, you realize you need to drive. Fernandez courage is over the top, is over the rooftop. He will not lose to Tyson Fury. He is that, man. Not for not paid cash. Nah, I didn't. I put a nice down payment down on it though, so my payments are very reasonable. Mass Arms said Lenovo makes good computers with enhanced graphics. I got one for school for computer aided design. Yeah, Lenovo. I got a Lenovo here. I got a Lenovo. I got a Lenovo for work. I got another Lenovo for work, and I got this Thor down there. But it can't handle the stuff that the type of stuff that I like to do. The processing is too slow on it for me. But anyway, let's get back to boxing. Oh, you emailed me? That's what's up. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh, that is pretty. Do I have to? I have to upgrade the Omen by HP desktop PC. NVIDIA. Oh, yeah, it's got the same shit I got on here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is done. Thank you. That is sweet. Yes. All right. I like, hey, you had that one? That's what's up. Yes, sir. That's what I think I'll run on. Yeah, I like that. And it's got that whole NVIDIA thing, the gaming. That's a game, that's gaming too. At least that's what I have on here that allows me to the graphics card or whatever. Said use it. Oh, you use it for your trading? You trade? I need to talk to you about trading. I need to get into that with you. I got a friend that's a commodities dealer, and I've got my accounts and all that stuff up to start my investing, but I'm just not a gambler by nature. He said Blue Bloods Challenger is so cool. It makes me wish I needed to put three car seats in the back. Oh, I didn't need to put 3 car seats in the back. Yeah, no doubt. Hey man, Anthony Johnson, I need the help with that, man. I really do. Because I need to do that. I had to get a Daytona to deal with these H-Town maniacs. Dude. Oh, said Forex is how I made my fortune. That's what's up, man. You got a fucking fortune. Definitely need to, man. I'm gonna send you an email, man. I really want to talk, man, because I need to understand that. That's not something I'm very strong with, man. Infinity Entertainment Limited. Why Fury just full of lies? He said he's gonna knock my man out in 2 rounds. Joking. No one ever knocked him down. Talk less, much less. I think knock him out. Come on, Wilder. Yeah, I mean he was knocked down. I think Wilder was knocked down in the amateurs, and he was knocked down with a shot behind the head. And he was knocked down with a shot behind the head by he's knocked down with a shot behind the head in like one of his 3rd or 4th fights, and he turned around and knocked the dude out. But it was a shot that was clearly on the back of his head, a dirty shot on the back of his head. So he has gone down before at one point in time. This is my email. Y'all put it in the chat. That's my email right there. You'll get it now. You said XRP is the way to invest. Yeah, man, I'm just not very good at it, and I really need to do it. You know what I mean? Fanan, I heard you don't have a car insurance in Texas. Oh, that's definitely not true. You definitely have to have car insurance in Texas. The only thing that with Texas, the thing that I like about Texas, which is probably going to change for me when I buy property, because right now I haven't bought a property because I'm not sure we want to live here. But when I do buy, it's going to be the property taxes. My understanding is the property taxes are here, but there's no income, there's no federal, there's no state income tax, which is beautiful. Everybody in here want to know, what is that, Bert? I made some, oh, Anthony, I made some gold trading, but nothing to keep me, made some gold trading, but nothing make it, okay, that's what's up. This is not a professional fight, right? It is a professional fight. Oh, no, it was a professional fight that he got knocked down in. It was early in his career, he did get knocked down. Just telling you. But it wasn't a legal punch. He got knocked down. He got stopped in the amateurs, in an amateur competition. But that he's basically, the dude was basically a rookie at the time. He didn't have very much of an amateur career. So he got caught in an amateur fight against a guy with more experience. That can happen. But dog, he has a chin. He's taking flush shots from Luis Ortiz and brushed it off. And he also knocked out guys with great chins. I'm so sick of Fury outboxes Wilder crap. He didn't outbox him the first time. That's a doubt. Ain't no doubt. He didn't. But whatever, man. I'm telling you, with Deontay Wilder, doesn't matter what they do with certain people, man. And Paulie Malignaggi really played a huge role in that, man. Paulie Malignaggi played a huge role in that. XRP is crypto. Yeah, I don't get the crypto. I get the blockchain technology. I get the blockchain. I don't get the crypto, though. I get I understand. I see the value in the blockchain technology with the with verification, verification and all that. I just don't get the crypto. I don't see how that. I just don't get it. Anthony Johnson, you got to. Oh, so you subscribed. I got Anthony's email. I'm going to follow up with you. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all come by OG Bison Talk on Sunday morning. Hopefully we'll be having a celebration. Any way it goes, we're going to be talking about the fight. We're riding with Deontay Wilder 100 miles an hour, and we're going to ride with I'm going to ride with Deontay Wilder. Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be riding with the American champ. I think that's the right thing to do. I love the fact that the cats in the UK ride with Tyson Fury. Hey, man, that's cool. That's your guy from where you're from. That's what you're supposed to do. Nelson in the building. What's good? Bogart Skrilla said Wilder was dropped in sparring by Lozando Butler out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, in training for the Stavern 2. Deontay says it on a YouTube video. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I know he got knocked down by Vladimir Klitschko. But dude, Deontay, people get knocked down, man. So Underground Simon says, see you the call if the fights. Oh, see you if I call the fight. Salute to you, man. But much love. Yeah, exactly. American TC Crisis. We're gonna ride with our people, man. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Peace and thank you all for holding down the channel. Gongs for everybody in the super chat. And with that, we'll check you out on Sunday, or maybe if I live stream and cover the fight on Saturday, I'll check you out for that. And with that, I'm out. Peace.